Coming in over here to Old Beaver Lake. Have not trapped this place yet, but I found a land bridge on the back end of this place that looks real interesting. I'm going to hit that place today. This place is a long running water barrier between this big block of timber and this big block of timber over here. The very back end of it terminates at a levee between this lake and the river. So I'm going to get in here and see what sign I can find. I've been in here fishing. I know I'm going to find some good stuff in the back end of this place, but I'll get in here and see what I can find. I have never seen a place this big be so sterile of sign. I mean, I could see this on the computer. I knew this was a lodge. When you blow it up, you can see it. But it's an older lodge, and I'm not seeing any fresh activity. But an otter might be using it. I'm in here looking around. Have not made the first set, and it's not looking promising other than dry land sets. But I'm still looking around. I did find a good hard run right here, coming and going in and out of this old lodge. I am going to put a 330 in it in hopes that an otter is using it. But this place is really devoid of beaver sign. But I have these white sandy spots where something's been sitting, and a lot of not tracks and traffic, but you can tell there's been a lot of disturbances around this old lodge. But right here, I'm putting a 330 where there's a hole ducking into it. I'll get that done. We'll take a look at it. That's the only shot at a run I've found so far coming out of that lodge. And about, there's the H stand. Bottom is pretty hard. And silt free right there. Got it anchored off over here to this little metal pole. Hopefully this will do something. Don't know what yet. But I did find several crossovers up here on the levee that appear to be otter, and I'm going to be setting some dry land sets up there. I was not expecting that levee to be a big rock pile. It's going to make anchoring fun, but I brought wire with me so I can wire it to a tree. There's my Deepwater 8 stand right here on a 330. We'll move down. This is where that long running barrier runs into this levee. I'm gonna put some dirt holes, flag dirt holes, maybe a covey set in and around here for cats, fox, coyotes. But anything running this big timber is going to want to cross on this land bridge. So we'll take a look at it. I'm putting in dirt hole number 1 right here. Everything comes down through these little valleys and feeds right into that land bridge. So I do have it flagged. I do have a big dirt hole with 3-inch auger drilled back through those roots. Pulled that log over for backing. And right here is a number 2 Duke square jaw. I'm fixing to finish bedding it in and bait it and keep moving down. But from the front, it's a nice looking dirt hole. And it's down in there between roots, so good luck digging it out from any other direction but the front. I'll finish this one and keep moving. Baiting a dirt hole with an Arkansas Trapper's old military road bait. Smells good. And got a good blob of it down the hole. I'll finish this set off and keep moving. But it's looking good right now. Getting dirt hole number 2 into the side of this little hill. There's the number 2 bedded with my little pan cover put over it. And using some of the Arkansas Trapper's old military road bait. everything's going to be coming down this old road bed that separates the lake from the river. Anything that don't want to swim is going to have to come through here. I have taken a little bit of the Alpha Delta castor lure juice out of the jar and drizzled it on those leaves on the back. You can see them wet. And taken a little bit of some bobcat gland lure and put it up there on a stick. So hopefully in the next couple days this one right here will hit. I'm going to sift over the trap and keep moving down. I am not happy with the sign I'm finding around here. Not at all. This place is devoid of life. I'm going to let these dryland sets, they're coming across this levee, hunt a couple days. And I got a 330 set in a den. Other than that, I'm just not finding much at all. But the sets up here on the dry land, everything coming around these lakes that don't want to swim is going to have to come across this levee. Deer, coyote, fox, bobcat, everything. And I'll bring some more stuff with me tomorrow to deal with these rocks. See if I can't find a better way to anchor, because I found about 3 good crossovers. I'm going to keep moving. I don't do a lot of snaring, but I am trying this. I did contact the state, and they ironed out some of the issues I had reading the what you can do and what you can't do with snares. So I've set this crossover right here, coming down through here. Kind of fenced it off a little bit. And right there's my snare. Fenced off in the crossover. I'll put a little more fencing in beside it, but that's the loop I'm going to leave. Hopefully catch an otter. But it's a pretty good little crossover right there. I'll get it finished fencing in and move down. I could not get an anchor in the way I normally do. So I've wired it to a tree high. So I may be, if I catch a beaver, I may be chasing the tree down tomorrow. If he don't chew his way out of it. But right there's the wire I got on it, running to the snare. Hopefully he'll get up. If I catch a beaver or an otter, either one, hopefully he'll be all tangled up and won't be able to chew nothing down. But I'll keep moving down to the crossovers. I've been over this whole lake so far. This is this water's been, it's had to been trapped already this season because it's like dead water. But I'm finally getting to a few beaver chews. Here's one where he just cut it down. Still good and fresh grain. Fresh cut. Right there's where it got cut down. At least I got at least one beaver left in here. But no castor mounts, no slides, very few crossovers, no action at the dens. Maybe the dryland sets a hit tonight because the beaver, there might be one in here, and from the height of that cut, it's going to be a smaller, younger 2-year-old. He's not going to be very big. But I'm going to keep moving around, see if I can find some places to put sets. Say, it's a big old lake. It is a big old lake. And that's the first beaver chew I've found in this whole place. It's fresh. It's what I call dead water. It's been hit. I have found a good bank den. You can see the darker water right here going in the bank. Right next to that roots, right next to these roots. It's a good solid run. I'll put a 330 in right there. Feel good about that set. You can see the roots I was trying to miss right here. Right there's the edge of it. There's the spring. 330's right there in that run, and it is hard. That one I feel pretty good about. No silt on the run, and set it right there. Maybe it'll hit tonight and keep moving.